Kidmissing TV. I am your host, Angelina Wilson. This case is about a man and his son, Colonel Albert Jennings Fountain, disappeared February 1st, 1896, along with his son, Henry, age 8. Near White Sands, New Mexico territory. Their blood-stained wagon and other evidence of an ambush were recovered, but the bodies were never found. Suspicion fell on two rival landowners, Oliver M. Lee and Albert Bacon Fall. As a matter of fact, Lee and two of his employees were actually charged, but found not guilty. And they were only charged for the death of the son. Albert was a colonel in the Civil War, right? Colonel? Yeah. Him and his son were traveling He spoke fluent Spanish and English, obviously. He was a lawyer, and his most famous client was Billy the Kid. He lost the case involving Billy the Kid in 1881, and Billy was convicted of murder despite the evidence, though he escaped from jail. In 1888, Fountain was elected to the New Mexico Territorial Legislature, defeating his enemy, Albert Bacon Fall. At the time of Fountain's disappearance, he was investigating and prosecuting suspected cattle rustlers, specifically Oliver Lee. And Fall was Lee's attorney. His son Henry was, like I said, 8 years old. Where he had been assisting in the prosecution and the charges against, and bringing charges against Lee and William McNew. All that was found at the site of the disappearances were Fountain's buckboard wagon, several empty cartridge casings, his cravat, and papers, and 2 pools of blood. The only sign of Henry was a blood-soaked handkerchief with 2 powder-blackened coins. The handkerchief still carefully knotted in one corner. Missing were the victims' bodies, a blanket, a quilt, and Fountain's Winchester rifle. Some people thought maybe outlaw Tom Blackjack Ketchum and his gang were involved, but most figured it could be attributed to Lee. He was also, I should mention, Fountain was also a Freemason and held membership at the Aztec Lodge No. 3 in Las Cruces, where he served as worshipful master of the lodge several times. The lodge actually offered a $700 reward if someone would return the bodies. Now, obviously, I don't have a phone number. Oh, there it is. Come on. So, there were a set of charred remains of a man and a little boy. However, there were items with them that didn't match, but they could have been put there. We don't know. And the son and brother of the pair actually was one of the people who was out searching. His name was JJ. So, God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I don't know what to say about this one. They were clearly murdered and taken somewhere. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Please subscribe and hit that bell. Thank you so much. God bless you.